do not use rentalcars.com. That would be my advice to anybody who is thinking of hiring a car for a couple of days. These days you tend to a lot of people like to just do stuff online, so I typed in car rental Fishwick, not being able to remember exactly where everything is, and the first site that brought up was car rental in Fishwick was the description, but it's actually www.rentalcars.com. It's a third-party agent, multinational, and trust me when I say these guys will rip you off. So the first site that comes up is not the one you should click on. You should go down the page and deal directly with one of the hire car companies. I will walk you through what happens with these guys. Looks great. They make it look so good and easy and nice and efficient, and like you're getting the best deal. So rentalcars.com. It doesn't matter where you are in Australia or the USA. These guys are a big player on the online booking world. So it makes it sound like they're getting you the best bargain from all the hire car companies in the area where you want to hire a car. So this does work for some things, like if you're getting your insurance on your car or whatever, it's good to compare prices. Do not fall for the trick that these guys are using, because it's just false advertising. It's straight out false advertising and deception. Okay, so they're suggesting you just change it to whatever you want, but let's just go with the 3-day car hire. And yes, driver age 30 to 65. Let's search for what's available. And obviously this is searching for what's available in Fishwick, which is in Canberra, Australia. Okay, so awesome. There's a little Toyota Corolla hatch available for $180. So yeah, that's in my budget. I can afford that. So what are we getting for this? Pretty long list of things that are included: amendments, theft protection, collision damage waiver, third-party liability, airport charge, emergency roadside assistance, premium location surcharge, vehicle licensing fee. Well, that can't leave anything out, can it? Surely not. And $180, the most important part, the price that you're paying. So, okay, we'll book it. Cool. And this is going to be through Thrifty. Alright. Charge $180.70. Awesome. And all this is for free. Wow. Wow. So much. So much extra that you get for going through these guys, you think? Alright. What do we want here? Do we want full protection? Protection from what? What are we getting protection from? Don't really know. It's automatically checked everything. Oh, this is in case you break a wind. Wouldn't that be... Oh well. Confusing, but let's just go with it. Because obviously the price hasn't changed. And if it adds on... Well, let's just uncheck a couple of these, shall we? Oh, you can't uncheck. Isn't that funny? You can't actually uncheck them. They're automatically included. Alright, let's just go with it. Congratulations, you have chosen the cheapest compact car at Fishwick Downtown. It's confirming the pickup time and the drop-off time. Everything that we're getting for free. And it wants our details now. And I'm sure once we give our details, it'll want our bank details, our credit card details. Where's that price? What am I actually paying here? Ah, funny. Funny, it doesn't say. Oh well, I can guarantee you it doesn't say on the next stage either. When you put your credit card details in, it doesn't tell you what you're paying. But what they've done is they've added about $100 on to what was quoted before, the 180, and you'll get a nasty little surprise when you check your bank statement. The receipt isn't a lot of use because when they send the email to you, it doesn't actually mention the price, what you've been charged. You have to download or print off the receipt, and that's when you will learn that you've been ripped off $100 or thereabouts. I tried to reply to these guys, and these guys being rentalcars.com. Do not use them. So I tried to send them an email. I just got an automated response. They are actually part of the Priceline Group, a registered company based in London. So like I said, a multinational bunch of rip-off merchants. Okay, so I did write an email. They never got it because I couldn't send it. Hi, I thought I was paying $190 for this car hire. I cannot afford what you have charged me, which is $278.99. I no longer wish to hire this car. I have already informed Hertz that I will not be picking the car up. I demand an immediate full refund of my money, or I will take you to court. Well, that was bluff, of course. I can't afford to take a multinational company to court. Do not test me. I am very angry. That was true. Please notify me when the refund has been done. Oh, well, I couldn't even send that. Anyway, so I did eventually get onto them and chatted to somebody, and what a thrilling experience that was. So as you can see, this is from Wednesday the 10th of May at 11:11 AM was when I went on to chat, and this is the chat transcript which they sent me. So chat start time May 9. And I was talking to somebody named Xavier. We were chatting for about 13 minutes. And actually it was only at 8:55 AM, PM where he was. That's where he was. It was about 11 AM, like I said, 11 AM where I was. And my initial message was, hi, I need to cancel booking. So I waited about 5 minutes to chat, and then Xavier came on after all the thank you for your patience. You are now chatting with Xavier. How can I help? And obviously I said I need to cancel. Xavier said, let me look into that for you. I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, I said. I've fallen ill, which I did as soon as I saw the extra $90 that had been put on my bill. Xavier, the booking is past pickup. There is no refund after pickup. And then I said I've fallen ill. Xavier, I am sorry to hear that. Hope you get better soon. Wrong, I said. Pickup is at 1:30 PM. I have already notified Hertz. You also charged me more than I was quoted. Xavier, alright, sorry, my fault. Didn't check the time in Australia. Xavier, if you cancel within the previous 48 hours of the pickup time, we apply a 3-day cancellation fee over rental period. Xavier, as your booking is for 2 days, there is no refund. Sorry about this. To which I said, I will take you to court. I was expecting to pay $190. Xavier, the different charge can be investigated. I cannot afford this. Xavier, we can set an investigation with our accounts department. We will need to see the charge in your bank statement and the last 4 digits of the credit debit card used to make the payment. Please obscure any non-relevant charges of yours send this to customer services at rentalcars.com and we will set this out for you. You will receive a response within 2 working days. Well, of course, all that's meaningless because you can't prove that you weren't shown what you were paying, and that what you were shown isn't what you were charged. So to that I replied, I will take you to court for false advertising, deception. Stress of this has worsened my condition, which it definitely did. Xavier, do as you wish. We have put our terms and conditions available for you to read them throughout the booking process, and by pressing book now you have agreed with our terms and conditions which state our cancellation policy. If you wish to take this further, please contact our customer service department and inquire about it. And he has sent the email, customer services at rentalcars.com. I said, I will make a video on YouTube warning other people about you. Xavier, right. Is there anything else I can help you with today? A bit of a typo, and then that's all. I'll cost you more money than you've cost me today, I promise. And that's why I'm making this video, to warn people not to use rentalcars.com, because they are deceptive. If you have to deal with them, I mean, if you have to cancel, you'll get this kind of sarcastic rubbish from them. And this is obviously a fairly standard, pre-prepared response that they give to every upset customer. So just don't go near them. That's my advice. Don't use them. They are deceptive. They are not what they seem. Simple. And if you press book now, you're doomed. You've just lost $100, or you've been charged $100 more than you think, and 90 or 100. That was the case with me. And then when you go to pick up the car, you'll be told, oh, there's a $4,400 excess on this vehicle. If you want to reduce that to zero, you need to pay an extra $33 per day. And if you do that, you're then fully covered. You would think you can drive and be confident you're not going to end up with some massive amount of money that you have to pay out because you've damaged the car. Well, actually no, there's a waiver even on that. Even when you pay the extra insurance at the desk at the hire company, you are not covered if you hit, and this is with Hertz, not Thrifty. I don't know about Thrifty. I think they're all much the same. But there's an extra waiver on that, which says if you hit an animal at night time, or between the time of, I think it's 7 p.m. and 6 a.m., it's after dark anyway, then you're not covered. You still have to pay the $4,400. So I haven't driven the car that I hired. I haven't been game to, and I got ripped off big time, and I'm just making this video to say avoid these. Just be really careful if you're hiring a car. Do not do it in a hurry. You really need to ask a lot of questions and talk to you basically need to be a lawyer to hire a car or rent a car, and you certainly do not want to go through these third-party agents because they will rip you off blind.